Close-up shot of a dusty, heavily worn iPhone 5 sitting next to a modern, massive flagship smartphone. The contrast is shocking. Soft, analytical background music starts playing. Let's be honest for a second. If you pulled out an iPhone 5 today on public transit, people wouldn't just look at you. They might look at you like you just pulled out a telegraph machine or a piece of ancient history. It's been 14 years since this phone first hit the market. 14 years in the tech world is practically an eternity. Entire operating systems have risen and fallen. Bezels have vanished. And phones have gone from pocket-sized tools to pocket-sized supercomputers. Yet, looking back, it all started on December 20th, 2012. That was the day I first unboxed this little aluminum masterpiece. Back then, it was the pinnacle of modern engineering. Fast forward to today. Can you actually still use an iPhone 5 in 2026? What happens when you try to live with a 4-inch phone in a world built for giant Ludian bike-inch glass slabs? Let's find out. Flashback visuals. Old iOS 6 skeuomorphic UI. Sliding to unlock, plugging in the classic. 30-pin to lightning adapter or original lightning cable. Let's rewind the clock back to December 20th, 2012. The moment I first held that iPhone 5, it blew my mind. It was just 7.6 millimeters thick and weighed a feather light, grams. Compared to the chunky glass-backed iPhone 4 South, it felt like holding a razor blade made of luxury. iOS 6 was flying high. Everything was fast, and the screen felt massive compared to older generations. Even though it was only 4 inches, I didn't just use it for a few months. I used it every single day. It became an extension of my hand. It was the device that took photos of my everyday life without a second thought. It played music through wired earpods while walking to class or work. It survived pocket drops, coffee shop tables, freezing winters, and sweltering summers. Back then, everything just worked. Apps opened instantly. Battery life got you through the day, and you never had to worry about whether a piece of software would support your phone. But time is undefeated, and the gap between 2012 and the present day is a canyon. What happens when you try to use it today? A split screen or POV shot showing a modern App Store error screen, or trying to load a modern web page on an old Safari browser? If you try to turn on an iPhone 5 and use it as your daily driver today, you run into 3 massive walls. 1. The App Store lockdown, the software wall. The iPhone 5 stops officially at iOS 11 sending SIV for cellular models. Practically every major app you rely on today, WhatsApp, Instagram, Spotify, banking apps, requires iOS 15 or 16 at a minimum. When you open the App Store, you are met with a wall of, "This app requires a newer version of iOS even." Downloading older versions through purchase history has become a nightmare. As Apple sunsets legacy servers. 2. The connectivity dead ends. Web browsing is a ghost town. Because Safari on iOS 10 uses older web security certificates, SSL TLS protocols. Modern websites will throw security warnings or simply fail to load entirely. Forget about streaming YouTube smoothly or checking modern maps. 3. The hardware fatigue. Even if the software worked, the hardware is tired. A short-year-old lithium-ion battery either refuses to hold a charge for more than 10 minutes or requires you to stay permanently tethered to a wall, outlet, or power bank. The present day, can it still do anything? A cozy, retro aesthetic, showing the phone being used offline as an iPod, a dedicated camera, or a minimalist digital detox device. So, is it completely useless? Is it just electronic waste? Not quite. While you can't use it as a modern smartphone connected to today's internet, using an iPhone 5 in the present day has evolved into something entirely different. A digital detox tool, retro media player. Think about what it can still do remarkably well. The ultimate offline iPod. If you load local MP3s or sync music via an old computer, the iPhone 5 becomes a dedicated, pocket-sized music player with a physical headphone jack. No notifications, no social media distractions, just pure music. A pure vintage camera. There is a distinct, moody charm to photos taken on an 8-megapixel iPhone 5 camera. The lack of eye post-processing, a slight grain, and the raw color profile give off a nostalgic, indie film vibe that people pay money to replicate with vintage filter apps today. The ultimate distraction-free zone. Without social media apps, email, or modern messaging, after holding an iPhone 5 feels the presenter peaceful. Holds the iPhone 5 it reminds us of what technology used to feel like before it consumed our entire attention. Gently pressing the home button to show the dark screen reflecting the light. So, is it still possible to use an iPhone 5 after 14 years? If your definition of using a phone means browsing social media, ordering food, chatting on modern messaging apps, and checking emails on the go, no, absolutely not. The digital world has moved far too fast, leaving the iPhone 5 stranded in the past. But if your definition of using it is finding a piece of technology that witnessed your growth, held onto your memories, and can still serve as a beautiful offline artifact of a simpler time, then yes, it is more than usable. It's a treasure. December 20th, 2012. Started a journey. And even though the software has expired and the internet has locked it out, the impact it left behind hasn't aged a single day. What about you? Do you still have your very first smartphone tucked away in a drawer somewhere? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.